Each day this week we've been thinking a little about the Lordship of God, about how he reigns over all time, how Christ is Lord of all creation, how Jesus is exalted in highest heaven, how the purposes of God will stand. Jesus Christ is Lord, King of kings. He reigns over everything. I wanted to finish this week with a question. I wanted to ask you, does Christ rule in your life? Because the paradox is that the Lord of everything has given you the free will to choose whether you'll live as you see fit or according to his purposes. The creator of all creation, through whom everything was made that has been made, King of kings and Lord of lords, has let you decide whether he reigns in you or not. Next week is Holy Week, and we'll be thinking a lot about Jesus' life and particularly his death and resurrection. Those things that he has done to provide a way for you, to save you, to restore you to relationship with God, to grant you an eternity with him. But though he suffered and died to give each one of us this gift, he also gave us the choice of whether to receive it or not. So I ask again, does Christ rule in your life? In Galatians 2, Paul writes this: I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. The life I now live in the body, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. He lives for Jesus, to do the will of Jesus, to be God's tongue and hands and feet on earth. Can you say the same? I'd encourage you to take the time today to devote yourself, to re-devote yourself to Jesus. Put aside some quiet time alone in prayer. Ask Jesus to reign in you again, to rule in your life. And it doesn't matter if it's the first time that you've asked him that or the 101st. Jesus Christ is calling you to follow. Will you allow him to reign in you today?